Hi, it's Saeed here. The thing I wanted to talk to you about today is relationships. How I feel about them is currently I'm single and I'm happy that way. I feel like based on the offers that I've gotten and that I've sought, there is much better out there. Take for example my last relationship. I was dating a guy for about 2 years. I'm sure a lot of people can vouch for this. You know, when you're just so blinded by love, but you just can't see past the really bad and harmful things that they can do to you.
Don't cry, it's gonna cry.
It's easy to be outside and just, you know, like be the one judging and saying, you know, like this, and just say,
What an idiot.
you know, it's not really the case, is it? Yeah, so I was dating this guy and just kept insulting me. Like, there's this one time I was in Harrods and I was looking at a car. It looked like a really nice car, and it was like, wow, you don't get many white cars. Yeah, it just looked very grand. I'm not really a car expert, so I can't really say what I liked. So I was looking at the car, and then my ex turns around and says to me, you know, well, you're never ever going to be able to afford it, so why bother looking at it? And another thing is, like, we always used to go out to eat, and, you know, I love food. But he would basically, like, make fun of my weight, because I had gained a little bit of weight and whatnot, and just make me really feel down about it. And I think, I can't remember what the final straw was really, but I think it got to a point where he just kept insulting me, to the point where I felt really miserable, and I didn't feel like I was being loved. So eventually, I suddenly just stopped loving him, just kept trying to cling on to me. But in the end, I just didn't love him, and I told him that. Despite me trying to tell him and just keeping my distance away from him and not messaging him or texting him and stuff like that, after I had told him, obviously. He would come to my workplace, really try to get me back, say that he's not letting go. But at this point, I didn't think it was romantic. I just thought he was just a complete pain. And then, after the split, probably about like a week later, there was this guy that I met online, well, I didn't meet him yet, but we spoke online, and he seemed really sweet and cute and really kind and considerate. And I mean, obviously, you know, it was just the first time, so you can't really tell. But then I guess the reason why that just blew up was because at the time, and because I wanted to take things slow, I told him that I wasn't ready for a relationship, to think too much of it. And in the end, I sort of judged him in a way for not understanding. We dated for a month. I mean, I went to his house every week, and, you know, we just chilled and we ate and we just chatted and cuddled. It was just really nice. But then I wasn't ready at the time, and I told him this. So yeah, I guess the lesson there is, if you meet someone and you've just broken, maybe just, and if the guy is really nice and he gives you everything that, you know, you hadn't gotten from this other guy, then probably hold on to him. But, you know, at the end of the day, I just have to look at it this way. There's probably more fish in the sea, and